5 lessons to learn from a CEO, Mrs. Adenike Ogunlese, the CEO of Rough and Tumble, with over 300 employees, 17 branches all over Nigeria, worth over $26 million. These are the lessons to learn. Watch this video.
Why do people bring the amala pot inside the whole place? And they're rolling the amala and they're showing you videos of the amala as they're serving it. They're creating awareness for their product. I remember somebody called me, now only you, in this Lagos, now only you get business. I said, we're creating awareness. What did we do? I created flyers. This was before there were any flyers in Lagos. We created flyers and we positioned through key premium schools all across Lagos. And we distributed when the children were being dropped off in school. There was one Christmas we had on Third Mainland Bridge. We had people holding body banners that was showing a picture of a child and our logo and what you could get them for Christmas. By the time you got to Kingsway Road, you saw another 6 people that were doing the same thing. By the time you got to Ozumbambadi Way, you saw the same, another 6 people. By the time you got to, so we followed the flow of traffic to Federal Palace, turning into Adeola Odeko, you saw another 6 people. So what are the options that are open to you now? What will you do to create awareness for your product? What are you willing to do?
Lesson number 1, be visible. No matter what you do, if you're not visible, then nobody can know you. If nobody knows you, nobody can buy from you. You are as relevant as much as you're visible in this present time. So be visible. Lesson number 2, be innovative. Don't be afraid to be the first in your category. In fact, one of the strategies of building a brand effectively is to be the first in your category. Don't be afraid to do that. You'll have what is called the first mover advantage, and that's a good thing. Now, when flyers were not popular, she took a step and used flyers. Be innovative. Lesson number 3, know your target market. You see, the reality on ground is the fact that if you target everybody, you'll get nobody. You'll have wasted time, energy, and money because you're targeting everyone. People will only respond to specific messages targeted at their own unique problems because they're looking for unique solutions. Lesson number 4, understand timing in execution. The fact that you have the strategy right, there is a time to be able to take off. There's a time to actually execute. There's a time to actually hit the nail on the head. Once you miss this timing, everything else will go wrong. So it's possible that you have a good product, it's possible that you have a good idea, but your timing is just wrong. And one of the ways of understanding this timing is to fully understand the journey of your target market. Once you understand their journey, you will be able to understand their timings. How do you understand their journey? Simple, by observing them critically. Lesson number 5, create an irresistible marketing offer and advertise aggressively. The level of how your customers will be attracted to you is subject to the level of how impactful your offer is. If your offer is not deep, it's not really catchy, they are not going to come to you. Now, what advertising does is it makes them notice, but your offer is what makes them stay. Advertising will bring them to you, your offer will make them stay. So you need an irresistible offer. I'm going to give you a bonus lesson. Build your brand. Listen, more than anything you can ever imagine, more than anything that Rough and Tumble did, what they did was the fact that they built their brand. They could decide to just do kids' clothing and focus on sales, but they wanted to be unique with a specific solution, having a very clear identity. And that's what it is, essentially, to build your brand. So, bonus number 5, that's the lesson. Build your brand. There are 2 key things important for you to be able to do things online. Number 1 is visibility. Number 2 is trust. Visibility is a strategic way of making people take notice of you. And trust is earned by the fact that you build your brand. That's the secret. And that's what she's saying. Make sure you save and follow. This is the Marketing Doctor.